What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. What's up, dude? Dev, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, no, I'm just listening, man. It's sad to hear about Moana too, bro.
I mean, not getting Lin-Manuel's that's a talent that even if you don't like him, I think you can appreciate what he creates, how much people do like it. That's Hamilton? A bad break. Yes, okay. Hamilton. I know he's done other stuff, but I think of him as Hamilton and Moana.
Yeah. I didn't know he did that.
Yeah.
First one.
Dev, have you ever gone caroling?
Maybe in St. Bernard Parish when I was like 4. You know what I'm saying? Like I was really young. It was a one-time thing. I don't know how I feel about caroling, to be honest with you. I feel like I'd like to today.
I can tell you, if I would have gone where I grew up in my neighborhood, you would have knocked on the wrong door.
It is the funniest part about
it. There's no caroling in Sunset Acres.
The funniest part about it is like when somebody comes outside and then they realize, oh, I got to stand here for 3 minutes.
And awkwardly smile.
Just smile and act like I'm enjoying this.
That's a huge commitment to make such a quick decision that you're going to sit there and...
Mm-hmm. Well, you can't go back inside, Dev. What are you going to... Like the kids are there, they're all singing. You're going to turn around in their face and just shut the door?
Well, you could tell them that you got something on the stove. You know what I'm saying?
I got something on the stove. I love it.
I think you should do as a content idea, you should get a crew together and go caroling in Mid-City or Lakeview or wherever you think the funniest place would be. Go caroling on what would be the funniest place in New Orleans to go caroling?
The funniest would probably be like New Orleans East. Or, but it's also the most dangerous, too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might get a laugh, but it might be your last laugh. You see what I'm saying? But, hey, what better way to go out than in the Christmas spirit?
Yeah, it's true.
Very true.
Hey, what a weird game yesterday, right? I don't know that I've ever experienced a loss that kind of feels so much like a win. You had the emergence of Rattler. You had Kendre Miller actually do something. You had a team that was dead in the water show an incredible amount of fight, and you come up one play short. What was the vibe on spread quarters like yesterday?
Well, real quick, I mean, it's crazy how we just talked about that just now, and there's nothing you could talk about from the first half. It's almost like a first half wasn't played.
No, it was awful.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron out there at quarterback. It was miserable. And, as soon as Rattler came in, the Rattler effect started. First drive. I mean, the play calling was better as soon as he came in. I don't know, man. It's to me, Rattler looks better than he did, previously this year. And I think you got to really strongly consider playing this dude the rest of the year. Yeah. Just because, I mean, dude, they could have tied the game, and that's a whole nother thing. Like, I'm all about going for it. I love Rizzy's demeanor on stuff like that, but Rizzy did announce in a press conference a couple weeks ago that he planned on going for it when they got stopped, when Derek Carr was on the goal line a couple weeks ago and we couldn't, get the score. So we scored this time, and I just didn't feel the same way. I didn't feel like, oh, man, you know what? Screw it, bro. Let's go for 2.
Oh, this is interesting. You're the only person I've had with this opinion, Dev. I've basically seen 100% agreement that going for 2 was the right call.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying that like, oh, man, shame on him for going for 2, but I'm also like, dude, we had the momentum. Washington looked like a team that thought they had it in the bag, and we just started moving the ball, bro. Like, Kendre Miller was on fire that last drive.
Yeah.
And we could have went to overtime, and a lot of people, just because they didn't see the overtime happen, they're going to say, oh, well, they wouldn't have lasted in overtime, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. The way the game was going, it kind of says otherwise. But either way, I mean, the Saints, the Saints are who the Saints are this year.
All right, going back to Spencer Rattler, we were talking about it earlier, Dev. I mean, this is someone that in his college career, everyone thought was going to be a surefire, like first-round pick, like he was going to be maybe even like the top pick. And it didn't work out that way, but he certainly still had moments in college. You get him in the 5th round, and so like this is the perfect audition to see if he can be the quarterback of the near future. I'm not saying for the next decade, not even maybe the 5, but can he be the quarterback of the near future here for the New Orleans Saints? Can they move on from Derek Carr? Like, these are going to be important games, I think, for him because he's got the talent, I think, to be able to go out there and do it. Now you're going to have the opportunity. And, look, the weapons aren't great. You got weapons off the streets. But if you can do it now, you can certainly do it when you get more weapons.
Yeah, and the tight ends are playing well. You know what I'm saying? Like, Foster Moreau, he's been playing well. And just lean on him. You lean on a dude like that, man. Throw it to him as much as you can. I love Rattler. When he gets hit, this dude makes great throws. Like this,
he had a lot of training at South Carolina getting hit. So
boy,
yeah.
And if that ain't the main difference between him and Hayner right there, I mean, dude, Hayner, you could tell that Derek Carr was in his ear. You could just tell because the way he was reacting, I mean, he fell down like 2 yards before he got sacked on one of the plays. He's just very antsy, very impatient. But anyway, I think Rattler deserves to start the rest of the year, especially with that Derek Carr injury they got going on with the money and stuff, right? Let him play for the rest of the year, and then just see what you got, man. Like, I can't sit here and say that like he's the future of the Saints at quarterback, but he definitely looked better yesterday, and he gave us something fun to watch, bro. Simple as that.
Well, and Rattler can kind of just go, let it fly a little bit.
Yeah.
You got no expectation. You have some leeway to play free here. You have a great opportunity to try to showcase what you can do. But there is a rookie quarterback in this game that looked pretty incredible. And my God, Jaden Daniels, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Just a problem.
I think about it every time I see which is like every day I see something about Jaden Daniels, whatever, right? And I think about him like, dude, after that first Florida State game a couple years ago, bro, I had like wrote him off.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I think you're not the only one, right? After the Auburn game, I mean, he was crazy.
Like, I was really questioning that this dude, was even like a quarterback, and here we are, bro. It's crazy, bro. I mean, he definitely should win Rookie of the Year, obviously, but I mean, what's crazy about the NFL is how they just like key in on a guy that's going to win MVP and they don't let it go. Like, they're like convinced that and don't get me wrong, Josh Allen, great quarterback, but like, dude, it's like 3 weeks left, and they're like, "Yep, he locked up the MVP yesterday." I'm like, "Wait, hold on,"
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair though, like who else?
Who's more valuable than Jaden Daniels to that team? I mean, what more do you?
Oh, okay, I see. I mean, I get that, but Josh Allen is MVP. Josh Allen.
Okay.
I mean,
I just
if you want to have a net like Burrow would be in the conversation based off numbers. I feel so bad for
I know,
Joe.
but they got to win. It's not his fault though at all.
But I mean, it's just crazy that is like that's the guaranteed pick now. And again, like Jaden Daniels, the Commanders, they were in the slums.
Yeah. No, for sure.
We see the same thing from the Bills every year. We know what's going to happen, guys. We know what's going to happen. Been happening since the 90s. They're going to lose in the playoffs again.
He's got
what
something
if
to prove.
they didn't, dude? What if they didn't?
But to Dev's point, like, that's just all we know.
I mean, would the Bills winning the Super Bowl be like the ultimate like freeing of a fan base, right? Like finally, we are free. Like the breaking chains meme. Like, I don't know it because I don't know. Has the fan base suffered as much Super Bowl pain? Maybe the Vikings. People don't think about that, right? They lost a lot of Super Bowls in the 70s, didn't they, Jake? With Targenin and the Purple People Eaters. Yeah. And then obviously Brett Favre decided to, thank God he did, throw that pick at the end of the NFC Championship, one of many that he had that day. But the Bills, man. If Allen
the Bills lost 4 straight.
Yeah, if Allen could actually finish the fight, that would be. And those people are still like. That was the 90s, right? Yeah. So more recent than.
And the
Vikings.
Broncos had until Elway won a couple, and then Peyton's won one. But like the Broncos have lost a lot of Super Bowls. But no, the Bills are like you lose 4 straight Super Bowls. Imagine losing 4 straight national championship games.
Well, the worst part is Dev, would you agree with this? Like, they're going to go to the playoffs and Patrick Mahomes will beat him on a field goal.
Yeah, like something like that.
Like, it's a guarantee.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, that's what we know, bro. And yeah, losing 4 straight Super Bowls. I don't know how they made it out the 90s, dude. That's just an unbelievable level of stress.
Well, they did it, right? I mean, because you think about it, like, what, they end up not making the playoffs for damn near 20 years?
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah, they had J.P. Lawson and all those dudes.
Right. Well, I don't know why JP had to catch a stray right there, Dev. You could have picked a lot of. You could have said Trent Edwards. You could have gone a lot of different ways.
Stanley? Was Nate Stanley there for
Derek Anderson was there.
Yeah.
Drew Bledsoe. Hey, whoa.
Ryan
Hey,
Fitzpatrick,
you can't throw EJ under the bus. That's my co-host.
Of course, Ryan Fitzpatrick was there.
Yeah, he was. Fitzmagic was there.
Who else was there? I'm trying to think.
I don't know. JP Lossman. I mean, a good, Louisiana ties. He's going to throw that man under the bus right off the top.
JP Lossman, Louisiana? I had no idea.
Went to Tulane.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I like this dude. Yeah, I mean, Tulane's always put quarterbacks. I mean, even Ryan Griffin was solid, bro.
Oh, Patrick Ramsey.
Patrick Ramsey.
I don't remember Patrick Ramsey.
First round pick.
That's doing nothing for my brain. That's crazy. I normally first round pick you'd have. I have nothing for
Was he
Patrick
I mean,
Ramsey.
I'm pretty sure he's first round pick.
Yeah, he was throwing to like Santana Moss and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bam Gum says the Chiefs can't keep winning like they have this year. Okay, sure.
Yeah, hey, look,
Keep telling yourself that.
I see in the comments, Dev, how do you host Jersey Jerry? And he says he loves North and gets back in town and cry. Dude, I was as shocked as everybody. I mean, I was with him for like 13 hours.
Yeah.
He needs to go
I
take a
forgot
lap.
about that. I saw that clip. Like, okay. I mean, granted, we are kind of a dirty city, but still, bruh.
He was with.
You're from Jersey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, isn't that like what are we, glass houses? Wow, just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the two guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.